Guys, I'm Doug, this is Jerry from LawnBrothers, owner and operator. I'm the project manager, and I want to show you guys a little bit about what we do in our day-to-day life in these short little vlogs we're going to start doing, and really get you guys to know who we are, what we do, and what we're all about.
So this is our weekly vlog. So we're gonna show more and more of what the company's doing and how we're doing it, who's running it, what we're going through as a company as a whole. So, you know, you're gonna start to see our weekly issues and our weekly successes, our wins, our losses. We're gonna start showing more and more of it. We wanna be able to show the whole company. And today what we did, Dougie's gonna be leaving. He's leaving us, he's going to Florida.
Gotta get away from this guy once in a while. It's getting a little too emotional in this relationship here.
So for the weekend, he'll be away. So we just went over the jobs that he closed. So these are his projects. So we just went over them. He did some videos for our project manager on the job site, our foremans, so that way they understand exactly what's going on, what's going into it, so that way we don't miss anything, and every little detail that he promised the customer is still being delivered. So follow along. We're about to show you a weekly vlog of what we're doing. It's only Wednesday. We're pretty much gonna be starting our videos on Wednesday. That's when Matt, the little guy hiding behind there, that's when he comes in. So, so we'll be back on. I'm gonna show you guys later on today. It's around 5 o'clock. I'll be in the office with Kayla. We'll be doing some finance stuff, so we'll go over some of that stuff. So, see you there.
I have is Edward, Pickwick, Shangley, Terry. I have Desiree and Joy. That's not it. Is it the Kelly and Doug one?
Nope. Nope. This one was probably from a week or two ago. Probably a week.
Linden Avenue also.
Alrighty, so here's the deal. Come here. It's Rustico 6x9. It's supposed to be Granite City. It happens in business. So we're trying to get it all figured out. We're supposed to start this job tomorrow. So we're trying to get it figured out right now at 3:30, 4 o'clock the day before. But we'll get it figured out. We'll get it ironed out. Get it going.
M-E-R-E.
And it was, Doug, you put it in or Jerry put it in?
I put it in.
I mean, these bags are usually better, yeah. I'm good with that. Oh, this is definitely Raven. It's all Granite City 6x9. I mean, they didn't even put plastic over this. This is literally hard.
Yeah, it's part of the rock.
Hard as a rock.
Cement is garbage.
I need 2 more bags of cement, too.
Okay, so we had Granite City, Rustico 6x9.
Anthony's going with that, right?
We had 3 pallets and 2 bands of it. And
Yeah.
then
That was supposed to be Stone Ridge.
it was supposed to be Stone Ridge?
Yep.
Okay. What's that? Hang on.
Yeah, the Portland was left on top. No
So
plastic
that's
on
been
it.
over there since the 17th?
Yeah. Perfect. Just give me a call back as soon as you know, right, Shay?
Yeah, the 934.
Yeah, you can call Jerry or my cell, whatever is easier. I'm with him right now, so. All right, thank you, Shay. A lot of times, what happens is people make a mistake. And it's all about making the mistake right is what makes business go. What we're doing, Jerry, is we're gonna come 14 feet from the house this way. So I should be right in line with this patio.
Okay.
And we're gonna go from foundation line to where the edge of the 6-foot door is over there.
Okay, so kind of what it is now.
Pretty much what it is, we're just expanding this piece here, and we're ripping up this concrete RCA base. I wanna try and raise the backside a little bit, like I said, so we could actually not have the grass be higher than the patio on this side and also lower the step over there.
And pretty much a little walkway right here.
This walkway, what we're gonna do is, see this stress cut right here?
Yeah.
We're gonna cut it with the blade and just go.
Okay.
So.
And then back over here, right?
And then back over here, we're gonna be doing 5 feet over and 10.5 feet back. So, but just be mindful. You got to transplant these 4 things, and the most important thing is it's electric. So when they're digging it up,
Just watch out for that.
be mindful that it's there. And we don't know how deep it is because it's always different at every house.
Okay.
So,
All right, cool.
by code, it's supposed to be 2 feet down, but who knows?
All right. Cool.
I'm looking at this order. I'm just curious. So, you guys have 3 whole pallets of Raven over there?
No.
No. 3 whole pallets
Granite
of
City.
Granite City.
3 pallets and 2 vans. How much Raven do you guys have?
It's like 3/4 of a pallet, maybe.
So 3 vans?
Yeah.
How the fuck did that happen? Okay. Because I was just looking at it and I was like, what? Why do you have so much of the Raven stuff? Okay. So you guys only need those 3 vans. It's like 100 and some linear feet. Okay. I got
It's
it.
3 bands
I
and
think
like
you
it's
guys-
like 3 1/4 bands of the Granite City 6x9s, but I need a Granite City Stone Ridge.
No, totally. No. That I think I'm
Hey, look,
clear
a
on
bunny.
about getting you guys more or less the 450 square feet minus the border, but on this order it shows that you have 3 pallets of Raven. But
That's weird.
You don't have that on site.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why would we have 3 pallets of Raven?
I would have never have ordered 3 pallets of Raven.
No, that's what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah, something happened. I don't know what.
Okay, so let me get this figured out again. So you only need the 3 vans because like maybe 120 linear feet max? Probably?
Yeah. That should be about it.
Yeah, if we need more,
Okay.
I'll run and get more.
Yeah, we have more at our yard.
All right,
and
let me,
anything, we can always get more.
let me check on some stuff and I will see. So you don't have other pallets that need to be picked up than that. You just need the 450 of the Stone Ridge.
Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
Minus the border. Okay. All right, we'll get it figured out. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, bye. Good morning, guys. I'm Doug from LawnBrothers, project manager here, and I want to show you this other job we're doing in Holbrook, right down the block from our other job in Holbrook. So what we're doing back here is we're doing a nice patio going from the foundation line of the side of the house over here, and we're going to be extending it out this way. So what we're going to do is actually go push this patio all the way over here.
Okay, so we're back in the office. This is Kayla. She's the mind behind the back end. So I'm gonna let her explain what she does, why she does it, and just give a little insight in the back end.
Hey y'all. The first thing that I created is the incoming and outgoing sheet. What this is to kind of have an idea of the money that's coming in compared to the money that's going out, to kind of see like where we're standing with that one. One thing that kind of goes hand in hand with that is the full job spend. This is to get the full job costing. The way that's calculated is we take the estimate, everything that's kind of priced out within the estimate. Once we get that done, the job starts. We take all the receipts, all the extra material, anything like that that is needed on the job site. And then we also incorporate any type of payroll, anything that we pay our employees, to get what the actual job physically costed us. This kind of gives us an idea of, you know, how we're doing in that kind of aspect, and, you know, where we kind of left off with that specific job. One thing that we're getting the ball rolling on is QuickBooks. I'm actually working hand in hand with my lovely aunt, as well as Muhammad. He's an accountant. We're getting QuickBooks going. We're doing some cost codes and everything like that to do the accounting and everything for the company. That way we can see kind of where the money is, what's, you know, going on that kind of aspect. Another software that we're currently working with is the 1% software. It's a pretty new software. We're kind of just working in everything that we need as our business. So that's something that we're going to be rolling out with pretty shortly, and that's actually going to be pretty awesome to have. Something that I also do is estimate tracking. I kind of hold our salesmen accountable. I go through their scheduler. I make sure, you know, if they went on an estimate or anything like that, you know, that customer is getting that estimate in a timely fashion. I'm also making sure, seeing where our salesmen are at with following up with that customer. That way, you know, if a customer has any questions or anything like that, we're making sure that we're staying on top of them, answering any kind of questions, comments, or concerns that they may have, just to get the ball rolling on that. One of the biggest things that I probably do here is being this guy's personal life organizer. If anyone knows him, he is a mess.
I am.
So that's probably my main role here. That's a big one. Another thing that I do assist with is like payroll, time tracking, everything like that, making sure, you know, the guys are clocking in and out, making sure it's nice and organized, again, for the lovely Ann, not making anything too difficult for her. And then a big thing is going over and reviewing the credit card statement and the bank statement. This is huge to make sure that everything that we're doing is accounted for. There's nothing weird going on with any of that. And just to make sure that, you know, we got all of our ducks in a row. Now,
Coming in prior, how much of this was actually going on?
Absolutely none of it.
None of it. None of it, none of it, none of it. And this is like where a lot of contractors are. A lot of them are just in the day-to-day. They're doing their thing, they're working, they're grinding, they're getting things done, but they're not actually checking and seeing, and finances is everything. So you have to make sure that you're making money where you need to, where the business is actually staying afloat, because if you're not tracking everything, then all of a sudden you're losing money and you don't even realize. So you're bleeding without even realizing. So even if you are bleeding, at least you could get a pulse on that and see where you are bleeding, and now you can make changes where you need to. So Kayla really came in and she started to help do that. Her and my mom are in charge of like kind of all of that, and Muhammad, he's pretty much our CFO of the company. He kind of oversees it all and makes sure that we're putting it in properly to make sure that everything we're tracking has a rhyme and reason to it and it all makes sense. So again, I wasn't doing it before. In the last 4 months, 3-4 months?
Pretty much.
Pretty much 3-4 months, we really started dialing in, and now I'm actually able to see like our incoming and outgoing, what we're making on jobs.
The biggest thing with that too, especially for like smaller companies starting out, is to know your overhead.
Yeah.
If you do not know your overhead, you are going to continuously just dig a bigger hole.
And I thought I knew my overhead. And then we went and we sat here and I was like, holy shit, when did my overhead hit that? But it's just the power of actually going through your numbers in detail and having it listed out. It's a lot of work. It really is. And that's why I brought Kayla in, because you can't do it yourself, you know, like you can, but you're going to run yourself into the ground if you're doing everything else with that.
There is no I in team.
There is not. But yeah, I mean, moral of the story, I really think is get yourself a Kayla, you know, especially if you're a contractor.
Not me.
When you're a contractor, you tend to be kind of all over the place. It's just one of our traits that a lot of us have in common. So we need, you know, people to organize our lives, and that's kind of what I got here. She's doing it. So it helps out a lot. It's created a lot of clarity, and it's shown me kind of like where we are as a business, what the health of our business is, so that way we can continue to grow and scale properly and make sure that we're not making any rash decisions anywhere.
Especially anymore.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this was pretty much, I just kind of wanted to show like, or have her at least say like what she does, how she does it, in a way why she does it. And again, we're going to go more and more into depth of how we're kind of doing things. We might not show exactly everything in fine little detail, but at least a gist of what's going on here to kind of help better you and your business.
And if you don't...
Alright guys, happy Saturday. It is the morning, it's around 8 a.m. The crew's been rocking since 7. I need to run, get some irrigation lines for our job site. So, here we are. We got a lot going on. We got our truck here, we got some other landscapers. You should be using LawnBrothers, by the way. If you get maintenance done, why aren't you using LawnBrothers? Like, come on, I don't even know these joking about. And then, so it's a little bit crowded right now. We got Farmingville here. That's who helps supply us. Farmingville and Century are our 2 bigger suppliers. What's up, brother? Hello, good. How you doing? Good morning. Happy Saturday, right? This is the staging area. This is where we kind of like put everything. We got our soil, RCA, our pavers and everything are down over there, so we'll be bringing that down over here. This is pretty common at every job site. We have some sort of an area where we're able to stage, you know, materials, things that instant availability here on this one. We're gonna have culture stone here with a cat. There's gonna be a paper cat. That will be on here.
Okay.
And on the side here.
Okay.
All right.
Here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. And then you'll have the cat there.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Cool. Have ice and water for us. That's like absolutely amazing. When people do that, not only do the guys really appreciate it, but I do. Because this actually tells me how genuine you are. You know, it's gonna be a hot day and they're working very hard. So, you know, you don't have to do this. This isn't a requirement to work with us. But when you do it, it does say something to me and our crew.
In your city, looking for it, moving cognito. Jeffrey with me, now we got it running back to bro. She thinking villa, I was thinking 2 weeks on the boat. Got bunnies with ya, my dog's a jackalopes, hop on, let's go. Feeling like you have none, my hoes came together. Not a Gina, it's Martin Nicoretta. At the crib Coachella, cactus in the cellar. Crib back like Coachella, cactus slap forever.
Right.
Yeah,
Put the canvas on there.
how they beating on my chest.
Can you stop and get one of those clamps for the fucking, you know, for the sprinklers, you know those clamps that they have where you have to pinch? Yeah, but we have the clamps, but I need the thing that pinches it. You know that tool that pinches it? Oh, the tool? Yeah, that pinches it. You know, it's got like those like flat little heads and you're able to like squeeze it. This crew's gonna need to get it anyway, so just stop at Lowe's or something on your way back. Alright? I think Davey should be good anyway right now. All he needed was sand, and you just got this out of here for them, so they should be pretty good. You already dropped off RCA another load? Here or no? Okay. All right, so then when you're there, grab another, what'd you grab originally, 6? So grab another 4. 5, grab 5.
We respect other landscapers. I mean, we don't accept the fact that other people use other landscapers,
Nah,
but we gotta respect them.
We
Yeah.
respect all. All right, so we're back at Davey's job. So pretty much what you saw us doing the other day was me and Doug were going to these job sites and we were taking videos because he was going away. We were taking videos of what these jobs entail because these are his jobs. So he dealt with the customers, he did the sales for them. Usually he would do the project management on them as well. But since obviously he's not here, I'm kind of stepping in and giving him a hand. So this is one of the jobs that you saw in the video earlier. And we're on this is our second day here. And then the last job we were just at, same thing. We were there around like 1 o'clock yesterday, 2 o'clock yesterday. And now today was our first like full day. So that's kind of what we got done in like half a day. We excavated everything and then we started RCA. By the end of the day, we should start pavers. Pavers are already going down here on our second day. And this is kind of how quick we move on job sites. Keep things moving. All right, well, off to the next one. So I want to piggyback off of what me and Kayla were talking about the other day, and I wanted to explain how I don't have everything figured out. I don't want it to ever come off like I know what I'm doing and this and that. I'm figuring things out just like you're gonna be figuring things out. So don't feel like, you know, you don't have the answers and I have the answers or this guy has the answers. You have to figure out what works for you and your business, and you have to make sure that you're helping create systems and processes to be able to track things and have everything in order, and then keep people accountable and responsible for actions. And there's so many different things that you have to do, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. And that was kind of the point of me having this whole little talk with you, is to really just because I can understand where some of the things that I say might come out like I know what I'm talking about, I know this, I know that, and it's really not the case. I am just being vulnerable here, and I'm showing you what I'm doing and how we're trying to change things and what we're changing. To who knows, maybe what we are doing can work for you, and maybe it won't, and maybe it won't work for me 2-3 years down the road. But the importance of starting to do something is the most important part. You know, you literally just have to get started, and everything else should fall into place eventually. And when something doesn't work, you take that out and you put something else back in.
H3 Music.
All right, so we're back at the Sable Job. We're gonna do a walkthrough video with James. If you guys remember, in the first video, I was standing right over here, and this patio wasn't even done. So now it's done. We did this colonial wall, we did capping, we did, I don't even know what color this is. I'm gonna have to look that up before I start the video. And then we did a raven border. So it's all done now. And we walk up into it. And you can talk, explain it, and then I can kind of come out, and you can start talking, and then I can go out there, finish it out there. Okay. Yeah, so then you see the full thing. And then I'll stand right where those planters are, right in the middle. So when you back up, you can have it centered with Alright, cool. What's up, guys? I'm Gerry from LawnBrothers. This is our Sable project. If you remember correctly, it was an old red block wall. We had nothing over here, it was just dirt. We came in, we installed colonial wall, Granite City, with a coal capping, double-sided line. I know a lot of people hear us talking about that a lot, but we like that contrast. It just makes the whole patio pop. And we have that darker border with the pavers. Alright guys, wrapping up video number 2. Hope you guys are enjoying all the content, seeing jobs from like start to finish, kind of seeing a little bit of the process of it. Again, I'm going to try to show more and more and see where that really goes. We're new to this channel, it's the beginning of it, so we really don't know how we're going to orchestrate things, how it's going to work, what it's going to even look like in the future. But like I was saying before, you just have to start, and that's what we're doing. So if you like it, give us a thumbs up down below, give us a follow, a subscribe, and keep following the journey. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. So pretty much this was, it's little brief, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yes, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Or do it. Go ahead. Risk it all. That's it. Yeah, you cut that. Mom, why would you while we're doing something?
Not even paying attention to you guys. I'm doing my own stuff.
We have a camera on.
Sorry, guys. I'm in my...
Apologize, Ann.
Seriously.
Apologize.
This is a... Alright, I'm very sorry. My mom rudely interrupted us. But...
Why'd you fucking hit that?
I don't know. I hit it. I just really want to go over the importance of starting. So
Just restart it.
So start it over. Alright, sorry for my mom being so rude, ridiculous. I'm very sorry to you guys, and so is she. She's actually embarrassed.
Yeah.
But you really need to make sure that you know the bloodline. The bloodline?
The
pulse. I meant to say pulse, and I said bloodline.
Yeah, we're getting the paper.
You
We'll put
technically
it up
were